Originally, even 10 or 15 years ago, this county was mainly cattle and small grain, but it's very quickly changed to a point where grapes are the biggest agricultural crop in the county by far. I'm Jeff Pipes. I own Pipestone Vineyards. I'm a board member for the RCD here in Templeton. Before coming to here and planting the vineyard, I was actually an environmental engineer or hydrogeologist. I did things like clean up Superfund sites, RCRA sites, really dirty hazardous waste locations. And so after seeing pretty much the worst that humans could do to the earth, when I started my farming here, I wanted to do something that was completely different than that and not rely on petrochemicals. Try to create this balance that's good for the soil and good for the environment. So here in our vineyard, we have a number of management practices that we use to both create this balance so that there are a lot of good things going on in the vineyard and to prevent soil erosion. On the ground in front of me is our cover crop. This time of year it's dormant, which is good because it's not competing against the grapes. But in the spring and in the winter, when it's raining, there's a lot of potential for soil erosion. This is growing very, very vigorously, and the root mat and the structure holds the soil in place and lessens the impact of the rain droplets. One of the other things we do over here in the vine row is that in most vineyards, of course, that's sprayed with a systemic herbicide. We will hand hoe it. This year we actually use high temperature steam to kill some of the weeds. Other things we do here is we do a lot of hand manipulation of the canopies to remove some of the leaves and some of the shoots in the fruit area. And so here you can see that the clusters are really well exposed to the sun and to the air. What that does is that it dries out very early in the morning and the sun gets to the fruit. It's not a very good place for fungus to grow. In other vineyards there would be a lot of leaves around here and it'd be a very nice place for fungus to grow, and so you come by and you spray it with fungicide, which is something we're trying to avoid. The other thing that exposing the fruit does is to allow the skins to thicken and to produce more color, which makes better and more flavorful wine. It's everything from trying to have good soil health and beneficial insects to also understanding that farming has to be in balance with the economics. And it's important to keep families on the farm, so there's also a balance there where, the family needs to be here and to be good for the environment, but they also need to make an income for their family.